What's up, dudes? My name is BigRedNY, and if I do that again, my fat ass is gonna break this chair. Anyway, I promise you guys I do a 9,000 subscriber Q&A session. You guys ask the questions, I got the answers. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it. All right, so Marvin asks, how come you always wear a red mat? Well, Marvin, it's a long story. You see, I come from a long line of Puerto Rican luchadors, and the tradition of the mask has been passed down from generation to generation. Normally, my family, when they wore this mask, they would do it while performing for people inside a wrestling ring. But early on in my training to keep that tradition alive, I actually received a devastating injury to my ass, so I had to take it out of the ring and into the realm of YouTube. But you know what? It's the same. All right, Ryan asks, are we going to see a new UFC career like light heavyweight, etc.? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, Big Train still has around 20 more fights to do. He has a lot more ass to kick, and I've been kind of thinking about what I'm going to do once Big Train's career is over. I might go back and do another career at a different weight class. I don't think it'll be light heavyweight. I'll probably try one of the lighter weight classes like bantamweight or something like that, just because I think it would be hilarious to see someone that looks like me if I weighed 135 pounds. That'd be pretty damn creepy, actually. I'm not sure if I want to see an anorexic version of me. It might hit too close to home, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a possibility. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with UFC once the career is over, but I want to make more UFC videos. We'll see what happens. Just stay tuned. If I'm going to do a new one, I'll definitely let you guys know. Or actually, you know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. If you really want to see me do a second career after Big Train is done, just let me know and I'll start it over again. I'll whoop some more ass if you guys want to see it. OG Bobby Johnson asks, Sofia Vergara or Kate Upton? Sofia Vergara, man. Come on. I mean, Kate Upton's hot, but Sofia Vergara is a full-figured Latina woman, man. Can't get better than that. McDee's LP says, I say old sport, what is your opinion on Dragon Ball Z? See, I never really watched Dragon Ball Z growing up, but I will say that it's... Alright, Splinter47 asks, are you a Paul Heyman or Bobby the Brain Heenan guy? Gotta go with the Brain. I love Paul Heyman, but the Brain is a legend beyond legends, and I'd love to be managed by him. If he could like still speak and all that, I mean. Anthony McPhail asks, where do you originate from? Ancestry goes back to Puerto Rico, but I was born, raised, and still live in New York City. Chris asks, hard or soft? Oh, I always like it hard. Turkey Lurkey asks, my question is snack chips or ice cream? Do you have any siblings? For snack chips or ice cream, depends on the mood. Sometimes I'm in a chips kind of mood, sometimes I'm in an ice cream kind of mood. I don't really eat either one that often, but if I had to choose, I'd probably say ice cream. And as for me having any siblings, I do not. I'm an only child, which explains why I'm so lonely all the time. Mr. Tagibi himself asks, what's the secret to your sexiness? Also, how do you keep all the ladies off of you? The answer to both of those questions is the mask. Brian wants to know how to be a part of the BGB and how to make video. For those who don't know about the BGB, it's just a little website and group that me and my friends are doing called the Better Gaming Bureau. To be a part of it, there really isn't any like gang initiation or anything. If you seem like a pretty cool dude, you can be part of the BGB. As for making a video, there's 2 steps that you need to take. Number 1 is to record it. Number 2 is put it on YouTube. That's pretty much it. 3 Augusta Brothers wants to know, whereabouts in New York do you live? I live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. That's about as specific as I'm gonna get. I mean, I love you guys. I don't want no one trying to sneak in through my fire escape in the middle of the night, trying to kick my ass in UFC or nothing. That'd be just kind of weird. Kill 23 People wants to know, will you do fights versus subs? I'm gonna say yes for now. I actually want to do some fights against you guys, and I might do it in a live stream setting. Maybe we'll do like our own little UFC fight night every week or every other week where I get on. I'll set it up so that you guys can fight each other, and then some of you guys can fight me, and we'll all just beat the shit out of each other. It'll be a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? But yes, I do want to do some fights versus subs. So get ready, motherfuckers, because Big Train is coming for that ass. Maddie Walsh wants to know, if a man has a cat, then where's his penis? Oh, that one's easy. Up his ass. Michael wants to know, how long is UFC gonna last? At least until the end of September, I'm gonna say. Big Train still has around 20 more fights left, so that's, if I post every other day, that's at least 40 more days of career mode. And then gonna do some subscriber matches. We might start a second career. Maybe we'll do some sort of challenge type of thing. We'll see if they have any more patches coming out. It's gonna last for a while, at least another 2 or 3 months. Maybe longer than that, depending on the longevity and how much you guys want to see some more UFC. Nick wants to know, any other games you plan on playing for the channel? A lot more games I plan on playing for the channel. I kind of whittled it down to just UFC and MLB for now, because for one, there's like a summer jaunt game, and there's no fucking games to play right now. And two, UFC was pretty hot. I was having a lot of fun playing it, and MLB is just a series that I never want to stop playing. But as the weeks go on, and actually starting this week, I'm going to start integrating all the rest of my content back into my channel. So you're going to see some more of The Forest. When Destiny comes out, you're going to see a ton of that. A lot more sports games, FIFA, NHL, there's gonna be a ton of that shit. WWE 2K14 and then 2K15 when it comes out. There's gonna be games from like every system, every type of genre, every type of video, long videos, let's play, short videos, montages. I got a lot of shit coming for you guys. You guys gonna enjoy. I know you're gonna enjoy it, because I just know you're gonna enjoy it. Michael wants to know, did you ever train something like MMA or boxing? I go in and out of lifting weights as far as my training goes. I never did no MMA or boxing. I've hit the heavy bag a couple times. It doesn't really count because the heavy bag doesn't hit back. Actually, it did hit back once and that shit hurt. Anthony again with a couple more questions. He says, what was your inspiration to start YouTube and how old are you? The YouTube question was actually also asked by Mr. Conviction, so I'll just answer it for both of you guys right now. Pretty much my inspiration to start YouTube was actually probably Chris Smoove. I will always watch his videos and see how much fun he was having playing the games, and I know that I would always play games and fuck around and talk a ton with my friend. And I said, why not just record this and put it on YouTube just like everyone else is? And that kind of went back and forth for like 4 years, and then in the last year or so I really decided to get serious with the channel and start posting regularly and making content that was more than just sitting down talking and then putting something up on YouTube. I like the editing aspect of it, so that's what really got me into it. I always love video editing also. And then also, how old am I? I'm 25 years old. I will be 26 in January. My ass is getting old quickly. Cody wants to know, what is your favorite game to play and upload? By the way, love your videos, keep it up, dude. As far as my favorite game to play and upload, I'm not sure if I have a favorite game to play. I play so many games on and off camera and on and off stream, and they're all pretty damn fun. I can't really choose just one that's my favorite. But as far as my favorite game to upload is definitely UFC right now, because I know you guys love that series. You've been showing great support, and I just love making those intros, those epic intros. I like telling a story, because that game doesn't really give you much of a story element with it. So to be able to take what the game is giving me and then kind of mold that into my own little story for you guys to enjoy, that's my favorite aspect of doing it. So definitely UFC is my favorite to upload right now. Hired Help wants to know, who is your favorite person to hire for help? Also, who's your celebrity crush? My favorite person to hire for help is, of course, you shirtless, bald, beautiful bastard. And my celebrity crush, for a while, has been Emma Stone. Joshua wants to know, spit or swallow? And to that I say, why don't you come over here and find out? Jim Jones wants to know, who are your top 5 favorite MMA fighters of all time? I'm gonna go from 5 to 1 here. Number 5 is pre-diverticulitis Brock Lesnar, beast. Number 4, the Nightmare Diego Sanchez. Number 3, motivated BJ Penn. Number 2, Chuck Liddell with that look in his eye. And number 1 is Jackie Chan when he don't want no travel. He's unstoppable. Robert wants to know, what is your favorite sport? I'm Puerto Rican, so the full answer is baseball, and the actual answer is baseball. I love baseball. I love pretty much every sport, but baseball's my blood. All right, Mitchell Pascal says, hey man, big fan. Thank you. For the Q&A, could you do more UFC videos? They are cool. Also, keep up the good work, man. I will, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more UFC videos. Steve-O Rome, aka Steve, he wants to know, do you get swamp mask? I have the serious swamp mask right now. It's like 85 degrees in here. I'm surprised you guys can't see the sweat just pouring out of here. But yeah, this thing stinks like shit. Marcus says, could you please just do UFC career every day? You see, if I did UFC career every day, I don't have all the time in the world to edit and record and stream and do all that stuff. So if I were to do UFC career every day, then there'd be no cool intros beforehand. If you guys just want to see me beat the shit out of some people and talk without editing anything, then yeah, I can do it every day. But if you want the cool intros, you're gonna have to give me a day off in between just to record and edit it and then get my other series out and all stuff like that. But either way, even if it's not UFC career, I do try to post as much UFC as I can. It's usually like 1 UFC video a day anyway, so. Joseph wants to know, is your name Mike Hunt? Actually, my name is Holden McCock, but I know Mike Hunt really well though. Nighthawk asks, are you Latino? What part of New York do you live in? I am Latino, I'm Puerto Rican, and as I said before, I live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Nikki wants to know, can you do Shrek versus Liam Neeson in UFC Celebrity Showdown? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. It'll be kind of hard making Shrek. I don't think give people green skin in the UFC character creator. I mean, the closest I can get is like David Ortiz or something like that. If you want to see David Ortiz or white ass Shrek versus Liam Neeson, I can definitely do that. Daniil, I hope I'm saying this right. Daniil wants to know, could please play using UFC Smith's Prodigy my name on PS4? I want some of Big Train. You know what? Big Train usually takes on all comers, but all comers on the Xbox One. I don't have a PS4. I have a PS4. I don't have the PS4 version of the game. I have the Xbox One version. So unfortunately for you, your ass will probably remain unwhooped for now. But you know, maybe I'll get the PS4 version soon and whoop your guys' asses over there too. Durka Crunk wants to know, what are your favorite hobbies outside of doing YouTube videos? Have you a favorite sport? I said before that my favorite sport was baseball. As far as favorite hobbies, I guess wrestling and watching wrestling would be my favorite hobby outside of playing games and the whole YouTube thing. But generally I just read, I go to the gym here and there, I watch a lot of sports, watch a lot of wrestling, I watch Twitch streams. I don't collect baseball cards anymore, so I guess besides masturbating, wrestling would be my favorite hobby. My man Duck says, oh yeah, oh yeah. How many masks do you have? I actually have 4 masks right now. This one is my favorite one, the one I've been wearing the most. Like no other wrestler really wears this one, and eventually I would like someone to create me my own like custom mask, but this will do for now in terms of genericness. And aside from that one, I got this one, which was the first mask I actually got. As you can see, it's not the most professional quality. Actually kind of looks like a 3rd grader made it, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. And this is the one I wore when I first started doing the YouTube videos. And then this is the second mask I got. I started wearing it when I was doing horror games. You see it has a cross in the front so Black Jesus can protect me as I'm doing these scary ass games. And then this is the first professional mask I got, and it's cool. I really like the design of it, but it's really small for my big ass head and it squeezes my head in, and I can't see shit out of it with this red mesh in front of my eyes, so I don't wear it too often. So yeah, that's my mask collection. Like I said, sometime soon I would like to get a custom design mask made so that I can order in like a whole bunch of different colors and then just change them based on what mood I'm in. That would be pretty damn cool. Like Rey Mysterio or Ultimo Dragon, they always had like different color masks. That's what I want. I want my own mask so I can change colors. Blavk Guy HD wants to know, are you going to get GTA 5 for PC or Xbox One or PS4? Well, I have GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 right now, so I'll probably get the Xbox One version because that's what most of my friends will be playing and the saves will carry over to that new one. And then I'll probably add the PC version on top of that so I can play with a lot more people. And the mods, man, the mods are going to be insane on that shit. Mr. Conviction wants to know, what made you choose a luchador mask as opposed to, say, an Ultimo Dragon mask? How'd you come up with the moniker BigRedNY? For the luchador mask, it needed to be unique. I didn't want to have one that a famous wrestler had worn already, because that's not original, man. And for how I came up with BigRedNY, I'm big, I live in New York, and my favorite color is red. That's literally it. Pain is Temporary wants to know, can you do Big Train versus Big Country? Not in career mode, obviously, because that's not up to you, but just a regular fight video and exhibition. I would love to see that. Well, for career mode, I know 1 or 2 of you guys have been complaining that the fights have been too easy. What happened is, when I first started doing career mode, I sucked at the game, and I want to actually be able to give you guys some entertaining fights, so I put the game on normal so I can actually win a couple fights and make some videos, right? But for some reason, EA decided to not let you change the difficulty once you started the career mode. So even though I'm a lot better now at the game and I'm kicking everyone's ass pretty easily, a few of you have been a little bit vocal about how easy the game seems. I can't really do anything about that other than starting completely over in a new career and putting it on hard or expert mode. So for you guys that would like to see some more competitive matches and maybe see me get my ass kicked finally by the computer, I've been thinking about doing some sort of like challenge series where I put it on expert or hard and then take Big Train, put them against people like Big Country Roy Nelson and Junior Dos Santos and all these other heavyweight fighters again. If you would like to see something like that, I'd be willing to do it. Just let me know. But really, I would like to just fight you guys online. I think that would be even more fun and a little bit more entertaining. But it's a suggestion that I'm willing to put into action. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'll do it. Michael wants to know, do you always talking so much while playing the game or just when you record for YouTube? So I'm a crazy bastard, but I'm not that insane. If I'm not playing with anyone and I'm not recording for YouTube, I don't talk that much. But if I'm playing with friends, then the shit talking is real and it's loud and it's boisterous and it's explicit and it's stuff that I usually can't put on YouTube. So I guess the answer is it depends. Devin wants to know, do you have a favorite game of all time? It's hard for me to choose a favorite game of all time. I love so many games. I will say, would a top 3 suffice? GTA 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Halo 3 only for the multiplayer. I just pulled those 3 games out of my ass. Those aren't necessarily my favorite 3 games of all time, but those are 3 that came to mind immediately. I just love so many games that it's hard for me to choose. My man Deep Boyce wants to know, who is the deepest of Boyces? Boyce Avenue, man. Gamer wants to know, do you play NBA 2K? Actually, I bought NBA 2K14. It was the first one I bought in about 3 years. So I guess you could say I play it. I suck ass, but I play it. Alright, so it seems like I answered all the questions. Once again, thank you guys for everything. 9,300 subscribers is absolutely insane. I don't know why the hell you guys watch, but I'm glad you do. And I hope to be able to keep entertaining you for a while longer. If you ever have any more questions, or if you ever want to get in contact with me, if you just want to chill, talk, or play, you know, I like to be fairly open. I can't respond to every single comment if there's like 300 comments, but I try to respond to as many as I can. I guess the best way to get a hold of me is on Twitter. You can follow me at BigRedNY or tweet at me at BigRedNY, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Other than that, I'm gonna start doing a few more vlog videos because I like doing this one-on-one thing. I like getting intimate with you guys. So expect more of these. I think they're really fun to do, and I just have a lot to say sometimes. I'm lonely here. I'm an only child. Like I said, I gotta talk to somebody. But you know, there's a lot of games coming out, a lot of experiences to be had, and I want to share that with you guys. So I'm gonna try to make as many videos as I can. Hopefully 2 or 3 a day will be the norm, starting probably by the end of this week. And also, I want to add streaming to the equation. I'm gonna try to be streaming 3 or 4 days a week. Maybe we'll do that UFC fight night idea that I had. That'll be pretty fun to do. So you're gonna be seeing my face a lot more often. Me and you, we have a wonderful thing developing here. I just want to see where it goes. I'm BigRedNY, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.